Hangxiety.
Don't happen to have any chamomile on you?
Chamomile.
Won't be efficient if we die of irradiation.
Technician. Radiation's no joke. Mining regular metals isn't very fast, but it's safe. Metals should stay our primary resource. Time is against us. Enriched metals come with some hazards, but they are efficient and offer significant long-term benefits. They will increase our chances of survival. Alright, he's really happy, so disappointing him a little is not going to hurt us. Alright, so let's pick slow but safe for now. We're juggling their happiness here. Okay, so let's go to the airlock and let's see what's outside. Alright, so this thing...
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here.
Do we not have a camera on the base that can look in front of us?
With it if we want to push on.
Discuss with the scientists.
Should I resolve this? Want me to take care of this? Hi there.
I examined our obstacle.
Hey, I took a closer look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval. Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map. Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, craft a gravity sensor. Alright, let's move that to the top of the queue. Okay, let's see. Let me do this just so that I can do this faster. Alright, sure. Okay, so we've got the sensor, and now we gotta go find a canyon. Alright. Start looking around, I guess. Oh, is it going up the wall? Okay, so I cannot climb that wall currently.
Whoa. This anomaly. I haven't seen them behave like this.
Damaged chip. Found in a cargo drop, perhaps it can be repaired. Production. Qubit chip. Ah! Why is it still chasing me? Okay, it had 2 cores. Alright. Alright, tab. On Q. Polygon. No, not that. Right after I said I wasn't gonna get the radioactive metals.
Need to take care of this.
Let's see. Assignments. Let's have the miner do that for now. Workshop, technician. Okay. Wait, do I have anyone doing the workshop? Okay, yeah, he's in there. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to recharge our suit because we've used most of the battery life on it with these anomalies. Oh, can I just drop, not drop down there? Ah, there's no jump button in this game. How is my storage at 729 out of 1,000? When I look at the list of ingredients I have at the bottom, it ain't that much. Oh, polymers have a larger... Oh, some stuff has a different volume. Okay. I see. Production, workshop. Alright, so the qubit chip thing is done. So if I go down to this thing, I should be able to install the chip. Alright, so I could make another altar now. So guard, doctor, refiner. I think that's it. I think that's all the other paths. And we've wanted a doctor to deal with the issue the miner has. So... Cooks food faster, really. Alright, let's see. Wait, hold on. How's food right now? Maybe I should hold off on this, because I don't have any organic income? No, we got like 200. I'm sure I can find organics before I need it. Alright, so there was a girl getting bullied when we were a kid. And we turned a blind eye to it. Without thinking. Another crappy day at school. You're taking a longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? A girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene. Instinctively, without thinking, you lunge forward. They take her wallet and start running. Before you know it, you're chasing them. Dr. Yan. Maybe her dad's a doctor and he, like, teaches you to thank you or something? I don't know. How did saving this girl make him a doctor? Oh boy, that's a big path. Alright, let's see. Never been here before. You stop, gasping for breath. The thieves are gone, you look around. You've never been here before. There are people sleeping on the street, beggars, junkies. Then you see him. They call him Doc. He's handing out food and medicine. Like a saint among sinners, he sees you. What the hell you doing here, boy? Off with you. Go home. Edgar, you wake up on the street. Your father's words from last night ringing in your ears. You're useless, boy. You were right to reel back at him, but Mom's so passive in all this. You remember the rage and the urge to just take your things and leave. You're on your own now, scared and cold. But hey, is that the street doctor? He's smiling at you, asking if you're alright. The name's Edgar, he says. So you end up homeless trying to help this girl? Proud of yourself. You did it. You saved a life. That girl was about to overdose, and you were there for her. Suddenly you feel proud of yourself. And you know Edgar is proud of you too, like Dad would never be. It was such a good decision to leave home. Edgar is a man of values, and living with him has made you realize who you want to be. A doctor, just like him. Become even better. They call you a natural talent, but they don't know how hard you've been working for this. Working as a paramedic to pay tuition fees, burning the midnight oil to study for exams, this apprenticeship is a dream come true. Finally, you'll get to see how things work in a hospital, observe doctors other than Edgar in action, and become even better. Dulski MD. You like these afternoons with Edgar, when you can cook for him and he tells you what's up on the streets. You worry that he shouldn't be working so much at his age. You can't wait to break the news to him. You're the youngest junior doctor at the center. He'll be proud, maybe agree to a bit of a celebration even. 23 years old. An oath in your heart. You stare at him in bewilderment. Your father, here, in your doctor's office. You listen to him talk about Mom's illness and how he found you. So it's about pushing her up to the waiting line. It's madness. He has no idea who you are, what you're trying to do. Be fair to people. Treat everyone equally. It's an oath you took in your heart, and he wants you to break it. But it's Mom. You can't pretend to not care. Betraying yourself. You know you're betraying yourself, but you're not stone cold. You can't just leave Mom like this when she needs you. You reach for the phone and start making calls. Okay, so there's another branch from this later for a shrink. But we make calls. Mother and son. Look at her recovering so quickly, all thanks to that quick and accurate diagnosis. Flipping through her results, you know she's gonna be alright, still it's a shame about Dad. For a moment you really hoped he'd changed, at least the treatment gave Mom the strength to leave him, and it feels like the two of you can start again as mother and son. Disappointment. Edgar didn't answer your call again. A part of you feels he's right to be disappointed. You put your personal happiness first. How easily you've forgotten about your oath to help the poor and the lonely. How far you've wandered from just being on the street with them to living in a cozy studio. What if you just got rid of everything and started over? Wearing yourself out. You wake up in the middle of the night. They tell you the fever lasted 5 days. You don't remember anything. Slowly it all comes back to you. A war-scarred village, the local community, your days and nights of treating hungry children, wearing yourself out. You reach for your phone, still no reply from Edgar, you fall back into a slumber. Someone to confide in. It's funny how relative things are. You'd think there's more work than ever, but things are much easier when you have someone to confide in. Eshe is so supportive, and she's doing so much for the community. Instead of benefiting from being the mayor's wife, she goes out to the people. And she helps you a lot. You love to talk to her, she brightens up your days. Cooking for the community. The free kitchen was a great idea. You remember how much cooking for Edgar meant to you. Eshe is so deft with providing supplies through her foundation, and you are finding joy in making people happy by cooking for them. You need to write to Mom for some of her recipes. Surely you could adjust them to local ingredients. Guilt, such a familiar feeling. It all seemed so innocent at first. Your relationship with Esh, but of course it wasn't. You were selfish and you dragged her down. It was just a matter of time before her husband found out. Oh my god! There was no mention of her being married until this. An affair. That sounds so immoral. Are you immoral, Jan? Is this who you are? A selfless, worthless a-hole who keeps making bad choices and then just runs away from them? Where do you run to now? Get it right this time. Redemption. You keep thinking about it lately. What does it mean? Does it lie in space, in that mysterious substance everyone's talking about? Going on one of these missions must require a lot of self-discipline and sacrifice. Maybe you should go. Find a cure for hunger. That would be something. But can you get it right this time? Project Dolly. You feel elated as you imagine yourself on the other side in distant space, far away from your past, your flaws, and disappointments. Out there, you know you can finally be true to your values. Make yourself proud. The first mention of her mentioned she was married to the mayor. Oh, did it? Did I gloss over that? Instead of benefiting from being the mayor's wife. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I totally skimmed that. Okay. Alright, research lab, workshop. So the only future where Mom lives is the one where we became a doctor. Alright. Alright, where's the botanist? Okay. Alright, back outside. Let's do more stiff. Enteral vein.
What is this? A new anomaly?
Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, no. I thought when I went back to the base it recharged my batteries. It didn't. What the scrit? Maybe I wasn't in there long enough.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Sure. What, did you know about the amount of stock you can make with the infinite button? Yeah. $18 of that stuff. Okay. Time dilation. That's a new one. Okay, I could spend 1 energy to climb that. Gotta go recharge again. Actually, probably need to sleep. Also, hello, hello! Scientist wants to talk. Okay. Let's see. So I took the refinery apart earlier. Can I rebuild it? Yes, I can. So ALX to organics. Hold on. Turns 10 ALX into 18 organics. ALX is a lot rarer than organics. Is there anything else I can do with it? But I guess if I don't know. I don't know if I have any other use for it. Oh, here we go. ALX to metals, minerals. Okay, so you just turn it into other things. It's basically a wild card resource. Personal cabin. Food farm. Can be placed anywhere on an organics area to automatically make 3 raw food per day. Oh, wow. Base expansion 3. Okay. Alright, so I guess for now, we'll just, Wait, what? Oh, it's only gonna... Okay, no. Let's just convert all of this just to get it out of storage. Alright, research lab, miner... Alright, we'll have him work the refinery for now. And any maintenance need to be done? No, no repairs need to be done at the moment. Okay. Alright, scientist wants to talk in the kitchen. What's up, dude? I found a pulsating anomaly.
I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating. Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding? Yeah, and it seemed to have 2 cores inside. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates? Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. You're never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly? What? How did you know?
You took all the fun out of it.
Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation.
As you know.
So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
I don't have a background in science.
I guess I was too busy discovering it. Of course, the credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it. Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while all around you time seemed to speed up. Yeah. What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating. Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside. Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target.
But you lose a lot of time.
Interesting.
Is this all the same guy?
Thanks.
The game is called The Alters, and these are alternate versions of him. Basically, they're clones of him, but they have different memories. And because of that, they have different skills. Like, one remembers going to med school, stuff like that. Even though they didn't really. Alright, sleep. Day 25, sun is far away. A new altar is ready. Oh boy, it's time. Alright, chat. Dr. Me just woke up. Let's see if we can keep him from having a panic attack. Oh, he's got like a cough mask.
Hey there. Time to wake up.
Dude, he's just like laying on a board. It doesn't even like put him on a bed.
Don't be freaked out, okay? Everything's fine. Yeah, of course. Right. So, where do you think you are? Well, looks like I'm where I'm supposed to be. And not. Exactly.
Oh, that was not good.
Better myself. You're on the mission you were supposed to depart on, but circumstances have changed, and you're someone slightly different than you think you are. Huh. You look like me, and you seem to know me well. I feel like I'm looking into a distorted mirror. Is this some kind of metaphysical experience?
I don't know what that is, so no.
On the contrary, it's all very physical. Really? Yeah, I'll explain everything, but first I need to go through some routine questions with you. You know who you are? Sound question. Lifetime isn't enough to find the answer. Look, it's not a test. Stating your name and role on this mission will be enough. Okay. In that case, my name is Jan Dolsky, and I volunteered to join the crew as a physician. I passed all the tests. They told me my resume was adequate. So, what went wrong?
Let's see. Why does he have an accent? So, keep in mind, this branch, this guy had a different life after, like, age, what was it, like 14 or something? And if you live in another location surrounded by people with an accent, you can pick it up. Like, that happens. So, he also was going to, like, other countries and helping them out and stuff like that. So, it's not really absurd that he would, develop a different accent over his lifetime. Alright, so we've told him twice that bad stuff happened, and he didn't take it well. Let's try soothing.
Wrong? No, relax, man. Everything's fine.
That didn't work either. Okay, I haven't figured this guy out
The
yet.
only reason you're here, looking at a distorted image of yourself, is that, well, I'm Jan Dolsky too, and I just created you as an alternative version of me with a different life, different skills. What? How's that supposed to be fine? Wait, does that mean yeah, you're my alter. But my life, I was supposed to. I wanted to make amends.
I feel like this would be insulting, like kind of dismissive about everything he thinks he's experienced. I'm gonna try this one.
And you can still do that, believe me. Plenty of good deeds to be done here. You don't understand. I need to fix things. Everything's connected. My scars, the blisters on my hands.
He doesn't have blisters.
Wow. They're so impeccable. And my tattoo. It's gone. What happened to me? Who am I? Calm down, please. I know this is a lot to process, but it might help you to know that you're not the first to be going through this. Talking to the others might help you understand it all better. Take your time. Try to settle in gradually. Read the mission logs. Mission logs. I'm not dead, right? This isn't it.